This short guide will introduce you to the free reference management tool, Zotero. Zotero can be used to collect, save and organise your references and cite directly into your work, as well as creating bibliographies. To get started, go to zotero.org and then select Login from the top right side of the screen. From here, you can then register for a free account. When setting up your account, we recommend using a personal email address. This will make sure that you can access your research beyond your time with us at the University of Kent. Once you have an account, you'll need to download the two key components of Zotero. Go to zotero.org/download. Here you'll see the first download you need, Zotero 6. This is your Zotero library where your references are stored. Select Download for Windows or select your chosen platform from the options below. The second download is Zotero Connector. This is a browser extension which allows you to save online references on the go. Zotero will detect which browser you are currently using, but you can also select a preferred browser from the list of options. You are now ready to get started. This is your Zotero library. Any references you add will appear here in the middle of the screen, and you can click on any title to get information about each resource, including links and PDFs if available. There are options to annotate your references and to add your own notes as you research. You can use the options on the left side of the screen under My Library to organise your references in folders. You can create a new folder by selecting the New Collection option and then naming the new collection. You can then save references into this new folder by dragging and dropping references from your main library. You can add references to your Zotero library by importing online articles as RIS files, adding references manually, or using the Web Importer tool. For this example, I'm using an article found via an academic database from the library's digital resources. Click on the title of the article or resource you'd like to add, and then from here you're looking for an option to export the file. When exporting, you must select RIS or RIS file from the list of options. This is usually the default option in most academic databases. Then click Save to save this to your advice. Going back to your Zotero library, select File and then Import from the top left of the screen. Then select the RIS file you've just downloaded, and this reference will now be saved to your main Zotero library. We can also add references manually to our Zotero libraries. Go to the top left of the toolbar, select File, and then select New Item. You can then select the format of the resource from the drop-down menu, choosing Article, Book, Blog Post, etc. Once you've selected your format, on the right side of the screen, you can then complete all the empty fields, adding in title, author, publication, and date, etc. Once you've added in all the fields you're able to, this will automatically be saved in your main Zotero library. Lastly, you can also use Zotero Connector, one of the downloads you added in Step 2. Zotero Connector is a browser extension which sits in your Extensions tab. Open any online resource and then select the Zotero Connector icon. Zotero will then detect metadata from the page and will give you an option to save this reference to a specific collection folder in your Zotero library. Once you've selected the folder, this will then automatically save. The final step in using Zotero is the citation plugin, connecting your reference library to any Word or Google Doc. You must make sure you are logged into your Zotero library before using. Once you are logged into Zotero, open up any Word document. From the top toolbar, select Zotero. You will then see options to add citations and bibliographies from your Zotero library on the top left of the screen. Position your cursor where you want to insert your first citation, and then select Add Citation. The first time you do this, you will need to select your referencing style. Then you can search and select the reference from your library and press Enter. The reference will appear in your chosen referencing style within your text. Repeat this step as needed throughout your Word document, adding references as you go. Then, when you are ready to add your completed reference list or bibliography, place your cursor at the very end of your text. Then you can select Add Bibliography from the top left side of the screen. Your formatted bibliography will now appear in your Word document. For further help and guidance, please visit our Reference Management Tools Help Guide or contact a member of the library team.